Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode of Loot Reviews Sunglasses Edition. Now, for anyone that hasn't seen these episodes before, this series was developed in an aim to show you that you can shop online finding some really great products without having to spend much money at all. Now, if you've seen the previous sunglasses episode, we reviewed 4 pairs of sunglasses purchased from eBay that were valued at just $3 each. And I was so surprised, I actually couldn't find anything to fault on these. So I had to jump on Wish, buy a few pairs to compare the two sites, and that's what we're doing today. So in our eBay review, we reviewed 4 pairs of sunglasses at $3 each. So in all, we spent just over $12. I tried to stick to the same amount on Wish. They were slightly more expensive. These pairs were $4 each, plus a little bit of postage. So all in all today, I spent $15 and I've got 3 pairs of sunglasses to show you. So like the previous review, I've stuck with glasses, all with larger lenses, just because that's the style of sunglasses that I would usually wear. I've selected 3 different colors so that we can do a comparison and see what we get. So I was really excited to do today's review. The eBay session was so successful, I just had to see what we were going to get from Wish. So without further ado, I'll pop in and put my contact lenses in and we'll come back and have a look at our first item. All right everyone, here we have sunglasses number 1. Now, I'll show you the advert first. So on Wish, $4 plus postage. Oversized vintage tortoise style frames. Now, available in 3 different colors. I ordered a pair in black. Here we go. Now, on first impressions, I have to say, compared to the ones that I reviewed from eBay, the frames on these feel quite thin and flimsy. I'm loving the size of the lenses. They've got a nice curvature to them, so they should wrap around the face nicely. I'm loving the style, but yeah, just disappointed that the arms on these, you can see that's quite flexible, whereas the ones on eBay were quite sturdy. But anyway, let's try them on and see what we've got. So these are really light. They do wrap around the face nicely, so they cover my whole field of vision, being such a large lens. But I have to say this pair is not overly comfortable. They sit right up against my face, and the frame is not really smooth. That being said, the tint is quite good. It's a gradient tint, so lighter at the bottom and darker at the top. Not quite a natural color. It's more a purplish tinge to the tint. I'll bring them up to the camera so we can have a closer look. So really basic plain frame on these ones. I'll hold it up so you can see the tint. There you go, no tint, tint. So you can see it does have a pinkish purplish tinge to the tint on this one. I would personally prefer a more natural coloured tint, just so it doesn't impact the colour of things that you're looking at. But overall, loving the style, loving the size, but not the most comfortable pair that I've tried on. Still, for $4, you can't really go wrong. Let's have a look at number 2. All right everyone, our second pair today was available in 9 different colors. UV coating, again, large frame. This time I have gone for, it was called purple online, but it does look a little bit more red to me. Little feature on the side of these ones, gradient colored lens and frame. I'm loving the shape of these, and like the ones from eBay, these ones feel much sturdier in the frame compared to the first pair that we tried. So here's the advert first. So again, just $4 from Wish with a small bit of postage. Postage will vary according to where you're living and where you're ordering from. But for me, postage was around $1 on each of these pairs. And I guess for me, that's the bit I like about eBay, that when you're purchasing everything, that I've been buying tends to include free postage or has the postage included on the screen. As I said, the ones we bought from eBay were just over $3 with free postage. But I am loving these. The tint is much more natural. It's a blackish grey type tint. Let's try them on. Super comfortable compared to the first pair. The frame is really, really smooth. It's not quite as curved as the last pair. It is a bit flatter, but still, because of the size of the lens, it does cover the full field of vision for me. The frames reach all the way behind the ear, so they're nice, smooth and comfortable, and the colour is definitely much more natural. These ones are definitely a keeper from me. Super comfy. What do we think, guys? Loving the little feature on the arm on the side. Just adds a little bit of glam. Super comfy. Let me bring them up to the lens so you can have a look at the tint. So first of all, there's a nice little close-up of the frame for you. So this one has a silver detail. A lot of them have a gold inlay. And again, I really think these are more red than purple, but either way, it's actually a really nice colour. So here's an example of the tint. No tint, tint. So you can see these ones are a bit darker. What do you think? So with postage, $5, these ones are an absolute keeper for me. So 1 out of 2 so far. Let's have a look at item number 3. So here we are, third and final item for today. Another oversized pair of sunglasses, this time in brown. Now this pair was available in 7 different colours. It has a printed feature along the side of the frame. Gradient lens again. Not only is the frame brown, but also the tint. So the first tint we tried was a bit pinkish purplish. The second one, the tint was more black or grey. This one, it's a very heavy brown tint, but should be one of the most natural. This frame is really, really solid, no bend, and it's got a nice curvature, so should fit around the face really nicely. Looks nice and smooth. There's no mold marks. The finish on these is really good. So let's try them on. There we go. What do we think? Now, of all the 3 pairs we've tried today, I would have to say these ones are the most comfortable. The arms are nice and firm against the face, and complete coverage of my field of vision, sitting close to my face but not right up against it like the first pair did, and the nose piece is super smooth. So there we go, guys. These are definitely my favourite today. The tint is really natural coloured but dark enough for my liking. I'm going to bring them up so you can have a look. So there's the frame. And here's the tint. No tint, tint. So you can see all 3 pairs today. The tint in particular have been really, really different. In the eBay pairs, I think they were a lot more similar. These ones, I've got to put them on again. These ones are definitely my favourite. I'd love to hear what your favourite pair was. If you haven't checked out the review of the eBay glasses, I will include a link below. Definitely check it out, because I cannot believe what I've been able to find online for just a couple of dollars. Seriously, you can go and buy sunnies for $50, $100, several $100s. They get scratched, you lose them, you drop them, you need to replace them. These are a couple of dollars each. You can have multiple styles, multiple colours, and chop and change them as you please without spending a huge amount of money. So definite thumbs up for me for these guys. Now you're probably used to me asking, please help support this video by like, comment and subscribe. I want these videos to be for you. Tell me what you want to see. Different products, different styles, different colors. I'll go shopping, I'll find those items as cheap as I possibly can. We'll come and we'll open and review together and see what we actually get. Yes, we have some fails along the way, but for me, that's all part of the fun. When you're only spending a few dollars, you're not losing anything, you know, apart from $1 or $2 by having the odd fail. But the amazing stuff you find along the way has been so worth it. I've got so many fun additional videos coming in the future, new episodes out every single week. So stay tuned and we will see you again soon. See you later.